Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie and this is Eve's Rising Tarot, and this is going to be a general collective love reading for all signs that is timeless for the person on your mind. Because it's a general reading, you will want to connect with and trust your intuition, as it will help you to decipher what is meant for you to take from the reading and what messages are meant to leave for someone else. In the reading, we'll get into your person's overall energy towards the connection, their energy towards you, your energy towards them, the strongest crossing and connecting love energies between the two of you at this time. And then from that point, we'll kind of shift towards what you're being called to see, what direction you're being pointed down, and anything that's in your blind spot or unseen or unrealized at the time that is necessary for your growth and your greatest expansion. And with that in mind, let's get into it. Let's see here. What is your person's overall energy towards this connection? In general, how are they feeling about the presence of this connection in their life? How are they feeling about you? Let's get 3 cards. Stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. So maybe this connection is in kind of a little turbulent or stressful situation. Maybe there's a lack of communication. And then 2 more. Only you, devoted, attached, crave. This came out in the last reading. So this is an energy they're still in. A knowingness that you're something significant. They want to understand you. They want to, understand this connection. And longing. Another one with craving, aching, and wanting. And a woman reaching for the light. So this person kind of feels like maybe they're a little bit in the dark or a little confused as to how to move forward, how to approach you, how to bring calm and peace to this turbulence and tension that exists between. It may be things that have actually happened, or it could be constructs of the mind that are creating stress, but your person does feel stress. Because of our arguments, they created tension, but there is a knowingness that you're their person. They are craving you. They're connected to you in a way that's not going away. They're strongly wanting clarity and illumination in how to move forward with this, but heart fog, and I'd said that, confused. Mixed signals, blocked emotions. Okay. What is your overall energy towards one another right now? What is your overall energy towards your person and their overall energy towards you right now? And get some tarot. So your energy towards your person is 2 of Swords. Feeling confused as well, knowing you're at a fork in the road, needing to make a decision, but a part of you is blocked off from seeing and feeling that decision. There possibly is a fear in this person and what is being called for you to do in regards to them. So you're at a standstill and kind of like a stalemate. Nothing is going to happen until you make a move towards this. Whatever is in your heart or you're being called to do right now, the ball is in your court, I'm hearing. Okay, and then what is your person's energy towards you? The Magician. This could be a desire to manifest. I think there's an awareness or a realization that your person has everything they need to move forward with this, but they don't know where that resides within them. They want a new start. This popped out as well. Their energy towards you is they want a new beginning. They want to get things rolling. They want to spend time with you, physically be with you, be in your presence. They're craving you, right? Devoted to you, only you, longing. But sitting in their wizard corner trying to figure out how to do it. possibly making it, I'm hearing making a mountain out of a molehill. What feels most relevant in the call to action here is simplicity. What does the heart want? But your person, in looking at this book and taking in wisdom and studying and trying to understand and learn, this person is very logical, and this is a matter of the heart, right? Their heart fog, a matter of their heart. They feel like they're free falling, and they're never, like Loki in one of the, what is it, Thor movies, where he's just falling through the loop with, oh, I don't know what that other guy is. I've been falling for 30 minutes. Your person is blocked in their heart, blocked emotions, feeling messed up, unable to find clarity, seeking understanding in intellectual pursuits, wanting a new beginning, craving you, right? But not knowing how to pursue it. You on the other end, blocked, willful blindness, blocking the heart with the two swords of the mind. Your perception of self. Is there a fear in going towards your person at all? Okay, let's see here. What is the strongest connecting energy between the two of you at this time? Strongest connecting. Where are you in resonance and harmony with this person energetically? Where are you matching? Resistance, letting go. This cycle has ended, and it's time to let go of the experience, let go to experience new growth. It is vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in this situation. So the strongest connecting energy is a resistance to change, a resisting to let go of what was, possibly a resistance to letting go of arguments, tension, discourse, stress between the two of you. This connection is calling evolution and change. It's calling for evolution and change. Sacrifice. A sacrifice might need to be made. Sacrifice. I'm hearing that line in 10 Things I Hate About You, where the younger kid that's trying to win the heart of the younger sister, his nerdy friend with the dark hair, he says, he's saying something to him about or maybe he's talking to Heath Ledger. Basically, he humiliated the older sister, and so that nerdy friend is saying, do something to soften the blow of the humiliation she felt by doing something that maybe you feel embarrassed to do, right? So, is there a way in which your pride is keeping you, and possibly your person, from stepping into authenticity, saying what you want to say, saying what they want to say, but pride. I don't want to look weak. I don't want to look lesser than. I don't want them to see me in this light. Maybe they'll think of me differently. So this mentality keeps both of you from making or taking an authentic step forward into what you feel for this person and vice versa. What is being kept from you? What is your person not saying that is felt? In their blocked emotions, their tendency to operate through logic and sense and reason, and I also am feeling blocked in my throat. A blocked throat chakra, maybe. What is keeping them? Well, that's part of it. Maybe a blocked throat chakra. What are they keeping from you? I am starting to see that my actions have consequences, and I'm giving up blaming others. I surrender to the will of God and let it be. And I am pretty sure, and I just saw 10:01 on the clock. That's interesting. Wheel of Fortune. I'm starting to see that my actions have consequences, and I'm giving up blaming others. I surrender to the will of God and let it be. This was in last reading I posted. So there may be a message for you there. So this is what they're keeping from you. Anything else? Anything else your person is choosing to keep to themselves? With this blocked throat chakra, what? My heart was already broken when we met, so every small gesture from you can trigger pain that feels 10 times worse than normal. 3 of Swords. There's a realization and a craving, right? Reaching for that light for your person to see truth and clarity and understanding through this fog of like pink, right? Blocked heart. My heart was already broken. So your person was dealing with pain, emotional pain already when they met you. So the small things that you did that seemed maybe they shouldn't have been a big deal were what is that? Giant, huge, titans, right? Soul-crushing things that crushed their heart under the weight of what they were already carrying. And they made you feel like it was you, when in fact it was you. You are the trigger. You are the mirror, right? I'm finally leaving behind my old ways of thinking and the opinions of others. It's not easy to do, but I know it's for the best. No, it's not easy to break our old ways of thought, because those, neural pathways in our brain are wired, and they're, they go the path of least resistance. So when we're starting to forge and create new pathways in our mind, it's difficult. So Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords is for what they're keeping from you. This person is starting to see light, right? This longing for you, their energy towards you. That light is lit. It's casting light on their face, on their eyes. They're seeing light and illumination, right? So I see this light behind her. This light, she's seeing a little bit of illumination, and eventually this person will see turnaround. Only a fool trips on what's behind them, right? The present moment, the light is behind you. It's where you are. It's not behind, like it's not in your past. Okay. What is the strongest crossing love energy here? Strongest crossing love energy between you and your person. Strongest crossing love energy, Spirit. Energy, motivation. Lack of motivation. This does feel like a card of sadness. If you look at this person's downward gaze and just deep in thought, and a lonesome thought, it feels like. Strongest crossing energy is energy. I want to read a little bit about it. Let's see here. That'll be this one, 20. There are so many things in this world that easily drain both your energy and motivation to do things you might want to do. There are so many shoulds being thrown around by both by others, but also by yourself. And this pertains to both you and your person, what's crossing between the two of you. So shoulds. I should do this way. It should go this way. This should work out this way. We should be able to communicate this way, right? How often have you heard yourself say or think, I should do this, or I should do that? And not to mention the classic to-do list. This feeling that we should, but are not, implies that we currently are doing what we are currently doing is not enough. This can lead to more stress, and you might be even less likely to get things done. Stress. I was like, I saw that word somewhere. So for your person's energy towards this connection, stress. Okay. Where were we? Did I flip back? Okay. This can lead to more stress, and you might be even less likely to get things done. The road to completing all the shoulds might seem endless, and you can't see the rewards that come, or you can't see the reward that comes with only the pressure of doing better and doing more than what you are already doing. By simply changing the language you use, you will find it can reduce the stress related to certain things and hopefully restore the energy to do it and make you feel more motivated and positive towards whatever it is you think you should be doing. What if instead of using the word should, you start using could? I could do this and I could do that. It gives you an option. You can do it, but you don't have to, and it might reduce the sense of urgency and pressure. And this is like a mental thing, right? Should carries a certain energy and vibe with it. Changing it to could kind of lessen that stress. This card encourages you to think about what language you use when you think to yourself, but also when you talk to others. See if there are any words you might want to change that can lead to a more stress-free life, full of motivation and life energy. Affirmation. I should not do anything, but I could do anything I want. Okay, so strongest crossing energy is shooting all over yourself. So, in what way are you doing that? It's a call to both you and your person. I like that. I mean, we all do it to a certain extent. I do it all the time. I am mindful to try and not say I should do this, but more that I may benefit from doing this, right? 20 could be relevant, or 2. 2 of Swords. Maybe this should is what is blocking you, is creating stress, and is paving a path that looks more treacherous than it is forward with this person. That's interesting. In the blues, I was drawn to the color of the blue on her mask and then the blue of this path. The shoulds are making the path look different than it really is. Take the mask of the should off and the path will look different. Let down your guard. There's possibility that there's no need to defend here. I want to get a little bit more about that. Actually, let's do this one. This one feels right. Tell me more about the strongest crossing energy of the should, draining your energy and motivation. Please get a clarifier for the collective and the person they're here for. Okay, so for you, stability, trying to balance juggling uncertainty, stressful choices, chaos. So with this turbulence, tension, arguments, stress on your person's energy, you're feeling chaos, trying to find balance, feeling uncertain, right? Because the shoulds, the way you think you should do it, is paving a very narrow possibility of how this can work out. Take that out, and there's also very similar looks to this energy, right? This connecting of that blindfold to the color of the path and to this flow, right? How can you navigate forward when you can't see what is in front of you? trying to balance and flow. This face, I mean, it's very similar colors too to her, the like white of her hand and the face, and the closeness of this to her eyes. That should is creating only one way that this can go. And that one way seems like it won't work out. So you're halted by this. You don't see a way forward, so you don't choose to move forward. It's not actually a stressful choice. How can you word it differently, or how can you see possibility differently? Okay, so clarifying this energy and motivation for your person. Apology and forgiveness. Guilt. Wants to speak their heart. Compassion. Emotional confession. Longing, craving, illumination, right? Your person wants to do these things, wants to come forward and make straight that which they've made crooked. But they see only one way that this will pan out. I'm leaving behind old ways of thinking really feels like for your person, this light that's been turned on and the light that now exists behind them. Once they take their gaze, they're illuminating this. My heart was already broken when we met. So every small gesture from you can trigger those painful feelings as to 10 times worse, right? That is, I'm seeing that as the light bulb. That is the light that has been shown on them, that what they felt in the experience with you wasn't actually birthed from the experience with you. It was there before. And now with this illumination and awareness of their past, the present is becoming more clear, which is what lies behind your person. An apology is necessary. And I had mentioned there's a little bit of pride and resistance to speaking that apology. There is, right, this should, or this very narrow like view, right, of the way that this can happen, that both you and your person from your own experience are hyper focused on, that is leaving little room for faith and potential and possibility. Broaden your mind. I'm seeing that lady on Harry Potter, the one with the really round glasses with the frizzy hair. Broaden your mind. This person is leaving behind old ways of thinking. They know that forgiveness is the path they want to go down, but there is a heaviness in being accountable for whatever they did that caused there's guilt, right? Guilt. That caused the tension, that caused the stress, the turbulence. So, very emotional, like very interesting cards. The colors. Do you see the similarity in all the colors? And then I see your person's energy towards you. This red cloak is calling to me right here. On this path, they see this wound, right? When I think red, for me, this feels like blood. And my heart was already broken when we met. The Three of Swords is three swords going into a heart, right? And if that were to be a reality, there would inevitably be red. More red for your person. This feels like anger, bitterness, resentment, something that is manifesting in how they behave. They're cloaked in this red. This wound. They use it to guard themselves from emotion, right? This rain coming down on this red. This is their defense against emotions. Is their anger or maybe rage It doesn't feel like it's an unhealthy, something that you need to be mindful to protect yourself from. But if your person has been angry towards you or communicating to you in a way that doesn't feel proportionate for what's happened, it's because you triggered them. And that wound that has morphed itself into anger and resentment and possibly rage is what you're on the receiving end of when you communicate. Past suffering. Past affecting the present, lack, betrayal, victim. Let the past go for your person. And it keeps coming to this, right? That light bulb in the past and the illuminated awareness of the present right before them. They are they're at a convergence, right? They're at a transitory point in their life or in this experience of turn around. So you understand the past, you know what happened, you understand that the heartbreak was there, that it wasn't resolved from something before you with your person, right? Now they just need to turn around, right? There's that heart fog. But it feels like they're falling towards an inevitable destination of feeling, right? Okay. Let's see. What does your higher self want you to bring your awareness to? What does your higher self want you to bring your awareness to? Inner peace. I let go and have faith. And I can't remember who I'd said that about. Either you or your person, that this fear is leaving no room for or no space for faith and possibility. Your higher self is asking you to cultivate inner calm through meditation or mindful practices. I feel I'm drawn to, and this is also very similar colorings to the blue on the bottom with the softer cream colors and some red in there. But I was drawn to or seeing her position compared to this figure's position. Her position is very closed. She's protecting her vitals, crossing her swords, protecting herself with her mind, with her thoughts, with her beliefs. She is blinded to the truth that lies before her, the path that lies before her by an illusion that is, I should do this, I could do this. So the path forward of truth is closing your eyes, not because you are blinded, but because you choose to close your eyes to go inward. And instead of crossing, open the heart and connect with your inner guidance. You're being called to connect with your higher self. The answers to the questions you seek lie within. And hold on. I drew a card that feels very relevant in my own experience. Where was it? I took a picture of it on my phone, but I'm filming with my phone. So that doesn't work. Let's see. One moment. I feel like it's very relevant. Nation, just how quickly proceed. I thought about leaving it out. Okay, let's see. Keep moving forward. And I feel like tingles and chills in my left leg, so I know that this is something that needs to be said. Okay. treated how others. Oh, right here. And it was upside down. I should have just looked for it. I put it in here upside down. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. I wonder if that will focus. Maybe not. I felt like that was relevant. Sit in silence, right? Inner peace. Cultivate inner calm through meditation and mindful practice. Through going inward and connecting with your higher self and asking questions, asking for this guidance, you will be compelled and inspired and supported and feel safe in letting these swords down, seeing the truth before you. It feels like there's a part of you that blocks your sight so that you don't see what you fear. What is it that you fear? And what is it that is taking over your mental space that is aligned with fear rather than faith? What are you most afraid of? Feel into what you're most afraid of. I'm going to put this one here. Okay. Anything else that your higher self wants you to bring your awareness to right now? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. That looks like all that wants to come out. And let's see here. I'm going to get this for some guidance. So inner peace. I'll let you see that one. I don't know if I showed it really clearly. Okay. What actionable guidance does Spirit have for you? The source of all creation, your higher self, your soul. What actionable guidance does the higher power, the oneness, have for you? To bring to your awareness, to act upon, to know. Lion, number 25. And I want to read what it says because this book is kind of magical. Lion, courage comes to mind. I'm thinking like the Wizard of Oz, right? The Wizard of Oz is associated with the tarot, right? And the lion is the courage that he lacks is the wands, the passion, the inspiration. Okay, let's see here. 25 was that one. Brotherhood, letting go of stress. There's so much stress here. Stressful choices. I should do this. Arguments, stress. There is so much mental energy here, but there is like so much emotion that needs to be felt. This is a path and an experience that only can be navigated through the heart. It has to be felt. This is not a business transaction. This is the resistance. Wisdom, intelligence, intellect, logic, senses is in the way. Look at all these books and things flying around. It's time to feel. And this ocean of emotion that lies behind you. Take a courageous step and dip your toe into it. What does that feel like? Strong family ties, strength, courage, energy, self-fulfillment, fire. The majestic lion appears when leadership is needed. What did I say? Where is it? Take that. You're both. There's resistance and letting go. Change is necessary in this situation. The true leader is one who supports those around him, has patience, and uses empathy, compassion, and wisdom to get the work done. Stay away from bossy and dictator behavior. This will not get you what you desire. Look to bring balance into your life in this situation. Take time to not only work, but to relax and de-stress. So if any part of you and your experience with this person is trying to control it or boss it around or produce a specified outcome and leaving no room for the divine to work magic, feel into that and take a step back and figure out how there can be more flow. In trying to find stability, I feel like there's an effort to control. So much blue over there. And then again with this card, blue and red. I'm seeing red, Chevelle, right? I don't know why I'm thinking of that song. And for this image of this lion is, everything brings me back to this card for your person. How the light is illuminated on the face, the wound of the past, the hurt, the heartbreak, right? The blue that surrounds this lion's face, right? But then this red that is around everything. This anger, stress, red, I don't know, it speaks to a secondary emotion that is bred from something else. I came across something else today that I might put it in below in the comments. I think it's very relevant. It talks about feeling anger and what that pertains to. So, operate from the heart. Feel. This is, again, it's not a business transaction. It's not a business decision. It's not an investment thing. It's a matter of the heart. And there is a lot of sense and logic in it, right? You with your blocked heart, this person with their learning and wisdom and needing to understand the logic and sense and reason. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to get something to close it out. Get another one of these messages. Spirit, what would you like to say to the collective for their highest good? What would you like to say to the collective? You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself? Your hard work and your decisions. Have patience. Stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. All right, anything else you'd like to say to the collective, Spirit? Okay, nothing more there. And I feel called to get some charms. So let's see here. For clarification, dates, letters, numbers, things that might be significant to you and your experience, to confirm anything you might be feeling connected to in the reading, but maybe questioning with your sense and your logic. Okay. Oh, that getting stuck in there. Okay, so for signs, we have Taurus that came out and Gemini. These could be signs in your own chart or your person's. I have a hot air balloon. That reminds me of a comment that was left on my last video, so that could be speaking to you. Let's see. I have a mother and a baby elephant. Elephants they have great memories. They remember everything. They never forget things. This could be speaking to something not forgotten that was from your mother or your person's mother. There's a star on it. This could speak to, like the star card, hope, healing, a new path forward that is newly seen. There's another star here. There is also a crucifix, so you or your person could believe in Jesus Christ, be Christian, or just believe in the existence of Jesus. And I also have a unicorn and a Pegasus, so the magic of horses. And I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope it was helpful for you in some way, and please let me know if it was. I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll talk to you soon.